Hello guys, welcome back. Alright, so in today's video, we are trying to talk about fashion designers and visa applications, right? Now, most fashion designers are crazy way or are looking for way to travel out of the country. Now, we are going to use Nigeria as an example of whatever we are going to discuss on this video, but make sure you understand that it does not only pertain to Nigerians, it is also applicable to every other country. For you to migrate from the country of origin to another country, you need to follow these steps I am going to outline for you in this video. Welcome back. Alright guys, so now visa opportunities for fashion designers can vary depending on factors such as country you are interested in and your qualifications, right? Then generally countries with strong fashion industries like USA, France, Italy, and the United Kingdom offer visas for skilled workers, right? Including fashion designers. So you need to know that you might not be able to see fashion designer as a separate visa. It will be under skilled workers, right? And then this may include work visa, right? Skilled worker visa or visa specifically tailored for individuals with expertise, right? Now, when you are qualified to apply for this visa, there are steps to take for you to get it, right? So now it is advisable to research for the specific visa requirements of the country you are targeting and consult with immigration experts or legal professionals for personalized advice. Or better still, you can look for someone who is already in the country you want to go, ask him or her questions to guide you on how to go about the applications, or you can read extensively online. There are a lot of online publications, online videos available on YouTube and Facebook. You can go and check out how to apply for each of these countries, their requirements, their what they need, how to go about it, and how you are going to excel or succeed in your applications. And better still, note that it is advisable as well to apply this visa by yourself. Don't use any agent for this application. Now, to start a visa application as a fashion designer, you must have to follow the general steps that every other person will undergo, right? So don't think your method will be easier or somehow hard. No, it's still the same method. So the steps are: number one, research visa options. Identify countries where you want to work or study, right? That if you're going to study fashion designing, and then or skilled workers or creatives in those countries. Try to understand the country very well. Then number two is check eligibility. Right, they have criteria which you must check for you to understand if you qualify. Review the eligibility criteria for the visa you are interested in to ensure you meet the requirements such as education, work, experience, and language proficiency. That's IELTS, right? IELTS, International English Language Test System. They have other ones they write. So check if you need to write these exams. Get your passport ready, right? If you're a graduate, get your transcript ready, get your BSc ready, get every document you have ready, your O level ready, even your standard six. Now get them ready because you don't know the ones they will ask for, right? That's number three, that you prepare your documents, right? Gather all necessary documents, including your passport, your qualifications, portfolio, showcasing your work as a fashion designer, maybe an album of your jobs or social media platforms where your jobs are showcased because they will go for verification on those platforms. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, any other platform, right? Now, you have to also provide letters of recommendation as proof and proof of financial stability, that's account statement. So these documents must be provided for you to apply, except if you are going on fully funded or you're going on scholarship. Maybe probably you will still need them. Maybe probably they will waive some things for you. Now, number four is submit your application, right? Complete the visa form accurately, submit it along with the required documentation, right, to the representative of the embassy, consulate, or visa processing center. Follow the instructions provided by the immigration authorities carefully. Read every line twice before you can understand or claim you have understood it. Now, if there is need for interviews, they will of course schedule you for interview. You will come for interview. Now, if it's required, some countries may require applicants to attend an interview as part of the visa application process or process. Now, prepare for the interview, right, by going through past questions, something that's detailed information about yourself and the country as well, right? Then potential questions about your background, your skill and your intentions, right? That's called SOP. It's called the statement of purpose, right? Make sure you master it very well and make sure you're the one that writes it by yourself. It's called SOP, right? Now, number six is wait for decision, because after the applications, you have to wait for them to issue you the visa, right? After your submission, your application, and attending any necessary interviews or health or medical test or whatever, you have to wait for them to issue you issue you the decision they made on your application, right? In most cases, it comes out positive. In some cases, it comes out negative. Whichever one, try to know why you were rejected and for you to work harder to provide those necessary things henceforth, right? Now, this process can take several weeks to months, depending on the country and type of visa, right? Now, number seven is provide additional information if requested. Sometimes they will call you to bring more documents to support your claim or to support whatever be your SOP background you have outlined for them in your SOP. Then be prepared to provide additional information or documentation if requested by the immigration authorities, right? Then during the processing of your application or your visa, make sure you don't entertain scam calls that we might come from fraudulent people claiming that they are from the authorities. Make sure you don't fall victim of pay this amount of money for me to grant your visa for you. It is not possible in any country you're applying for, right? Now, number eight is if you're successful by God's grace, you will receive your email with your visa and then you travel. If your application is approved, you will receive your visa either stamped in your passport or a separate document. That's the one they give on paper, and then make your travel arrangements and prepare to comply with any additional requirements, right? Such as health, polio, all those health screening and quarantine, measures, depending on the country as well. Some countries might call you, even might give you a link where you will go to do your medical before they even give you your visa proper. Now, it is important to note as well, because outside all these things, you need to know that visa application processes might vary. The process might vary depending on countries. US might take a longer time, Canada might take a shorter time, UK might be fast enough. So don't use UK applicants to compare US or Canada applicants, right? Depending on the country, it might vary. So it's advisable to consult the official website of the relevant embassy or consulate for the most accurate and up-to-date information about your visa or about your applications, however it's gonna be. Then additionally, consider seeking assistance from immigration consultants or legal professionals specializing in visa applications for fashion designers, right? For personalized information, or guidance, right? Because there should be some personnel that might handle more of the questions coming from your end. So you need to note that these things are what you should do for you to successfully apply for your visa. Now, having known some points that you are meant to use for your visa applications until you get your visa, please note that you are not allowed to submit any fake documents to the consulate or to the embassy. If you happen to submit any document that is fake or not authentic by you or by the body, you are risking a ban. They might ban you for 5 years, 10 years, depending on how intense your forgery case is. Make sure you submit any document that you know you can defend. Any document that you can't defend, please don't submit it to the embassy. They will finally find out. Now, if by any means you are trying to build up a document, make sure you know how to defend the document for for that period of time, right? So for most of us whom are going to apply, like I said, get your passport ready because you cannot be wishing to travel abroad or travel or get visa when you don't have passport, which is the first thing every person should own. Passport of your country of your origin. Own the passport. Get the documents needed. Please don't go and pay someone money for these documents. Go by yourself and procure these documents. These documents might take you 1 year, 2 years, depending, 6 months, weeks to get. But it will be advisable that you get them and know that these documents are yours, are truly yours, and you don't have any fraudulent or fake information that you are providing in your application. So when you are submitting, you submit with a full chest that these documents are real and you will defend it anytime, any day, wherever you are being called upon. And as well, I forgot to mention, they might also require you to get police character support. You go to the police station and swear an affidavit or whatever they do there that you don't have any criminal case in your country or in anywhere you are living from. So I think these things has a fee. So try to find out the fees of these documents by yourself so that you won't say, I told you the fee to the 1 naira. Possibly you went and got it for 2 naira or 3 naira. So go by yourself and get all the information needed. So this video is just to give you a guide on how to start. So bear in mind that you can do this by yourself. I have known several people that apply by themselves and they got it. So if again you think you cannot apply for the skilled worker visa, you can still go through the route of a student. Either you are going to enroll in a school to do your masters or to do your BSc or to do any professional course, then which will have its own requirements as well to provide, but they are still similar with the ones I have actually outlined for us. Thanks guys for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in my next episode. Bye bye for now.